Hey guys, it's Shelly from Shelly So Crafty, and today we're going to be touching on the differences between weld, attach, and group. Okay? So, because there's a lot of confusion around them, and I figured you might as well just do it in one shot so it makes sense rather than in 3 different whole videos. So what I'm going to do is, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, I'm going to make a cascading heart. So I'm going to take my heart and I'm going to duplicate it. When I duplicate it, it's going to come out with the second heart that's the same exact size. So I'm going to get that heart where I want it, and then I'm going to change the size. Okay, when I'm done with that, I'm going to duplicate again. And rearrange this one. And get that down to size. And then I'm going to duplicate that and get this one where I want it. And then get that to size. Okay. So right now it is all its own individual piece. Okay? There are 3 ways we can get these together. We can group them, we can attach them, or we can weld them. But they all don't do the same function, okay? So that's what I'm going to explain. So I'm going to highlight this together, and I'm going to group them. So that means they go from 4 individual pieces to 1. Okay? I'm going to change the color to burgundy. Okay, so from this, I'm going to duplicate it again. And whenever it pops up, or, sorry, I didn't duplicated it, I ungrouped it. So I'm going to group it back together, and then I'm going to duplicate. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this. So I'm going to change the color so we can remember the difference. I'm going to change that to red. And then I'm going to attach. Okay. And then I'm going to duplicate that again. I am going to make it a little bit smaller so we can see. And then I'm going to change this to pink. Okay. Scoot these over so there's space, and then I'm going to weld. Oops, I welded the wrong one. Undo that. Weld, sorry. Okay, so we have group, we have attach, and here we have weld. So the difference you can see is that in weld, it all became a whole entire piece by itself, and we lost the detail of the curvatures in the hearts. Now it all just looks the same. Group and attach look the same. Weld looks different. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make it so you can see the difference. When I grouped it, it looked super cool, but it's not going to cut out the way we designed it. It's going to cut out randomly. So this is the group. So I'm going to go to the attached mat, and you're going to see that they're going to cut out exactly how we designed it. But when we take it off the mat to apply it to our project, it's going to be 4 separate hearts. It's just going to cut out the way we had cut it. So if you're cutting vinyl, that's okay. But if you're cutting cardstock for a card, it's not going to work so good. Now, what Weld did, this is the Weld mat. 1, it's going to cut out how we have it. And 2, it's going to cut out in 1 piece. Okay? So I'm going to come back. I'm going to delete the group. Now we have the attached piece and we have the weld piece. Now what we can do, what I usually use the weld for, is to make cake toppers. So this is going to be my base. Because cardstock is pretty thin, we want to get as many layers as we can to make it thick. That, or we can use this piece as a middle to glue all the other individual pieces that we have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this attached piece on the welded piece. Now it's going behind there. What we're going to do is we're going to right click our red hearts and click send to front. Now it's going to be in the front. So if I cut it out and I'm assembling my project, I can stick it right on top of each other. Okay, and then I can stick the toothpick right in between this middle heart and this heart right here. And we're kind of hiding the toothpick. So if you were to, be behind the cake, you wouldn't see the toothpick. Or we can drop it low so it has an outline. And then we can duplicate this one again. We can change the color to burgundy, and then we can have this nice effect. Then we can take some wording. Be mine. Bring it together. Okay, and I'm going to ungroup this real quick to move the M over. Right, and then I'm going to group it back. Now, we touched about this in the text video, but I'm going to go ahead and show you again. The I is going to cut into the N, and then the N is going to cut into the E. What we're going to do is we're going to weld it together so it cuts in one piece. There you go. So we're going to go back to cut. And we're going to put it right here in the middle. So there you go. That is the difference between weld, attach, and group. And I also gave you another reminder of the welding of the words. So this would make a pretty good cutout for a card, a cake topper, vinyl, whatever project you are working on, you can do it. Alright, so if you have any comments, please comment below or find me at the Shelly So Crafty Happy to Help Facebook group. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you had a good day. Peace out, guys.